Hi, welcome to my channel, Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I have an estate sale haul to share with you today. I did not pick up a lot of things. It was on the last day of the sale, and unbeknownst to me, everything was 75% off. Except for one of the things that I purchased that's actually going to need a lot of work. I'm going to get started with that one. And it's a wicker planter. I was charged $10 for this. It is very heavy. Now, as you can see, it does need a lot of work. My plan is to take off a lot of this broken, like wrapped around wicker here, and just paint the legs white. There are a few places that I need to glue down, and then I think a fresh coat of paint, and that should bring it back to life. I've been finding a lot of wicker lately, which really makes me very happy because I do enjoy it. I like the wicker, the bamboo furniture, and we'll see how that turns out. I have yet to get started on those chairs that I showed you from the 301 yard sale. I found one vintage blouse that I liked by Panther. It is a size 13-14, and it's this striped one. I do remember my sister wearing blouses like this back in the day, as they say. So that's going to be going up into my vintage booth, and we'll see how that does. I found, I think the blouse was $4, less 25%. This was also $4, this little change purse. People do pick these up at the booth. Sometimes it takes them a little while to sell, but they do end up selling. Because I think folks like that kind of touch of a little bit something old, brings them back to days, you know, gone by. And even the younger people, I think, are enjoying vintage pieces. These I picked up for, again, $4, less 75. It's a set of playing cards. I picked them up because I mentioned before that there's a woman that comes into my antique mall, which is Antiques at Gresham Lake, that buys playing cards, and these were made in Indonesia. So on the outside chance that she doesn't have a set made in Indonesia, I picked them up. I did count them out, and all of the playing cards are there. Before I pick up any playing cards, I very quickly count them out and make sure that they're all there, because I think as a collector I would not want to pick up an incomplete deck. That's just me. This was a little pricey originally, $12 for this Johnson & Johnson first aid kit. It's a travel kit. There are some vintage pieces in here. Whoop! I'll have to go pick that up. Don't know what it was. Some gauze, scissors, some ammonia capsules. Ooh, first aid cream. I wonder how old that is. Let me see if it has a date on it. It does not. But boy, that's old. And this is going to be going into my half bath downstairs, where I have a collection of kind of, I call them bathroom related items, but there are a lot of medicinal items down there. So that's going to be going into that half bath. Then a piece of Royal Copley. So pretty. Look at that vase. I think this is just beautiful. No chips, flea bites, nothing on it. No markings on the bottom, but they must have done their research because they were able to say that it's Royal Copley. And it's a something leaf. Can't make out the handwriting, but something kind of leaf on there. That'll be going into the booth. I picked this up for 25 cents because there are folks that collect these kind of whisk brooms and such, and this is in very good condition. Whoop! That's Valerie. Did you just turn on the stove light? She did. She turns on the stove light all the time when she jumps up there. These Timberland shoes were marked at 15, of course, minus this 75%. These are in beautiful condition. A gorgeous loafer. Some wear on the bottom, but it's on the bottom. The heel is in very good condition. These are going to be going up on Poshmark, made in Italy, a size, oh, that's my size, an 8 medium, but they're still going on Poshmark. And then this really cool cutting board. Looks like a huge slice of bread. I thought this was super cool. I don't think it was ever used. I mean, I do not see any digs or cut marks in it. And I love the wood pattern. It's just beautiful. And a rather heavy cutting board too. So that also will be going up into the booth. Now, since this didn't take me very long, I am going to go ahead and show you some things that I picked up at the Durham Rescue Mission bins. So I will be right back after I gather them. Okay, I got all of my Durham Rescue Mission goodies. Most of it is clothing and something that I'm going to try in my booth that's new this year that I have never done before, and I'll show you that. But first, let me get to the elephant in the room, so to speak. Look at that planter. Isn't he amazing? Now, he does have some sign of wear on him, but he is not going into the booth. I am keeping him. I think he is just gorgeous. I was so happy that no one else picked him up, and I was able to bring him home so that he can continue his life. For Poshmark, I found these Sperry's in very, very good condition. Little bit of dirt right there, that should come right off. These are a size, oh my goodness, what does that say? The writing is so tiny. Oh, a size 8. These also are my size, but they're going on Poshmark. Now, I did get a pair for myself, some funky ones, and it's these white kind of ankle boots. I have a black pair, kind of similar to these. I had nothing in white, so these will go great with my kind of new clothing that I am wearing. And don't forget, if you're enjoying the video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And also, for those of you that might be new to the channel, I ask you to watch through the entire video so you can see everything that I've thrifted. And then I would love to know in the comment section down below what your favorite thrifted piece was, and I'll let you know what mine was too. Another vintage blouse I was able to pick up from Christy and Jill, a size 14, made in Korea, is this one. I thought it was really pretty. The vintage clothing the day that I went was really slim pickings, but I did pick this one up. It does have some dirt here on the cuff. And the funny thing, now that I remember it, a lot of their clothing pieces were dirty, similar to this. It was almost like they had been, dare I say, drug on the floor or something. Hoping that's going to come out. And so here's the thing that I'm going to try new in my booth this year. Because I understand that people are still into ugly Christmas sweaters. So I'm going to try some. And I picked this guy up. He's a llama. Not that I think this is an ugly Christmas sweater. This is a size large. It's really small. And this is in very, very good condition. So we'll see come Christmas how the ugly Christmas sweaters, if they sell or they don't. But if I can pick them up the bins for, you know, literally pennies, I mean, that probably cost me about $1. I'll go ahead and do it and give it a try. Found this, I think, a really cool looking headscarf. Look at the colors on this. Does this like remind you of the 60s, 70s? Love that. And then I found this set by Rachel Zoe, size medium. Oh, if you could feel this. It is so soft. So it's this sweater, love the print and the color too. And then it had a matching hat, which looks like the hat was never worn. And this was purchased at Marshall's, and no price on it. So I don't know what this cost originally, but I did check Rachel Zoe when I was at the bins, and they do resell for a good amount of money. So I'm going to give that one a shot. And then this one This is kind of right up my alley clothing-wise for my booth. It's this Quilted Jacket, size small. Come on now. How cute is this? Isn't this adorable? I love the lining too. It could almost be reversible, but not quite. Polyester, made in China. I don't know who made it. Oh, wait. It is reversible because they have buttons on both sides. So you would just have to cut out the tags so you couldn't see the tags. And then this is reversible. That's very cool. Now, size small. Let's see if it is a size small, if it's like true to size. Ooh, those are really long sleeves. I thought they were going to be long sleeves for me. Yep, I would say this is a small, except for those long sleeves. And then see, it kind of hits me right at my hips. But this is really cool. I like this. And I'm even more excited now that I realize that it's reversible. So that is everything. This was a short haul. My favorite, you might have already guessed, is the elephant planter. Love them. I have a plant down in my family room that is in just a plain wicker basket right now that I'm going to swap out and put into this guy. He's so cute. So he is my favorite. And don't forget, before you click on to the next video, make sure that you let me know and everybody know what your favorite find was from today's haul. So I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. And until the next one, everyone, you know what to do. Take very good care of yourselves. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.